Are we back? Type avocado in chat if we're back. We back, I think? Avocado. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Whatever. Boo! Computer says 011001001101101110111, which translates to boo. Really hard for going down. I mean, when I had typed that in, OBS had already said that it crashed. And boop. And eat the boo. So yeah, that was certainly weird. Anyway, let's head into here. Oh. And that's what that annoying pounding sound was.
Oh yeah.
Gold greenie.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new one wasn't, the third one wasn't in there. Yeah, Clock Tower Gate. Oh, but this will get us some, monies. Oh, it's a smiley face! That's adorable. Gem. Wowie. Alright, that's all we can get in this mission, I believe. This is a mystery. Good job, Luigi. I see you made it to the gate. Billowing banshees! The clock hands are missing! Ho ho ho, those ghosts sure are a clever bunch. You see, the clock hands operate the clock tower gate. Those ghosts figured that out and hid them from us. Incredible! Well, not for us, of course. It's actually pretty terrible. It would take some strong ghosts to pry off those clock hands. I'll scan the area for any powerful paranormal signals. Hold tight. I'll let you know when I find something. It's a greenie! Bean! Bean to win! Ah. No, 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 no! Now I'm spinning! I'm fine with that. doop. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ow! Stupid rat. I might as well just explore more. Into the cargo. Ow. Get hit by a spider. Hey, Luigi, do you need something? I think I found our clock thieves. There are strong signals underground, and I reckon it's them. According to my research, there's a special compass that should help you get down there. It's somewhere in the drafting office. Just check your map and hop to it. And that blows up, releases all of the sand. Now we can head up here. We can bring that down. Can't do anything over there, so let's head on up. Yeah! Those mischievous greenies. Run away! I didn't get it in time. Oh well. That's a slammer ghost. Get you! And done. Gold bar. Got you. What does this give me? Tons of hearts. Thank you. No for you. Okay, does this do? I saw that sneaker. Ah, 3 of them. Got y'all. So much money. We're getting that next upgrade for sure. Compass? I thought we got a golden bone for a second. What you got there, son? Ah, must be the special compass. I'll bring you back here so I can take a gander at it. Hold on a sec.
Oh, yes. Oh, I did it.
You did it, Luigi. Well done. Silver, silver. 2 stars, 2 stars. Yay. I looked at the stream time for a second. I'm just like, I've been streaming longer than 9 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about, game. Alright, we're at... Okay, it's roughly 50 minutes behind, so... Really thought getting that Dark Moon piece would be a breeze. Should know those pesky ghosts wouldn't make it easy for us. Speaking of ghosts, let's unload the poltergust.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Jum. More spectral mass, another boo, and dollar bills. B level 3 dark light. Okay, let me see that strange compass thing.
Here you go.
Well, I'll be. There's really something else. Gonna need some extra time to examine it. Perhaps you'd like to visit the vault in the meantime? Sure, let's do that. I don't think we really have too much to show off. Just the possessor that took over the stairs. Yeah, those are creepers. Good to know. I already had gobbers, right? I already looked at gobbers. The harsh possessor. This possessor was hiding at the top of a giant tree at the haunted towers. He possessed a wooden staircase of all things and tried to eat Luigi. I thought he was gonna faint. Nothing else, just updated spectral mass. We don't have any. We haven't done any scare scraper things. And gem collection, not really anything new. Unlockables. Yeah, we only have one unlockable left. We have quite a few boos. Alrighty. Wow. Where to, Luigi? To the scare scraper. No. I'm not connected to the internet. I can't do scare scraper. Very sad. Underground expedition. Let's hope. Special compass revealed another path to the underground. Let's hope those ghosts didn't hide the clock hands too well. Okay. So I can find 3 more. I can find the football, the tear, and the stone. That's at Storm Cellar, Canyon Stairs, and Quarry. Boo is in Quarry as well. Reveal the alternate entrance to the underground. Marked it on your map. Take a look. Normal access may be blocked, but there's an exterior hatch located in Clockwork Court. And this special compass opens it. They don't call it special for nothing, eh?
Huh? Okay.
Now let's talk about the missing parts of the clock tower gate. Looking for the clock hands, you know, the things that tell you when it's bedtime? Knowing ghosts that probably took them as deep underground as possible. Good luck, young feller. Don't get lost down there. I think after this mission we will take our break.
Whoa.
Oh. Let's open this up. And we need to insert the compass to here.
Hello? Huh?
Poor Luigi. Alright, so there is a gem in here. He was gonna brain me with a rock!
I do it.
You were seriously gonna brain me with that rock! Ah, that's where it is. Football!
Ah.
Wowie. Okay, let's take the rock. And drop it there to open up the gate. Anything else? No. So I saw something move over there. That's stuck there. Oh. This is an opening. Okay. Was it Canyon Hall? It was Canyon Hall, right?
Oh.
Canyon Stairs. Alright. What's in here? Oh. Over here. Grab you. And
Oh yeah.
nice. No gem for that, but still, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Man, the money counter's still going up. Ah, that's a mirror. Come on. Got you. And you're mine. Delicious. Alrighty, where is this? Roundhouse pit. Break all that. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh. Hello?
Luigi, can you hear me? You must be very deep underground. Look at that tunnel. Seems to be the old cock built into the ancient archaeological site. Be careful. Who knows what things you'll find down there. But let's hope the clock hands are among them. That's the case. Let me check here first, because this seems like, yep, clockwork stairs. Canyon stairs.
Oh. Hello?
What you trying to tell me, Gab? Good going, Luigi. Seems you unblocked the entrance from the other side of the stairs. Once you clear out the ghosts, I'll be able to explore the underground myself. Now get back to down there and find those plastic clock hands.
Wowie.
I think that does unclear it for every other mission. I forget if, like, you're not able to do it if you didn't unclear it before or not. Okay, the Boo and the last gem are in the quarry, so... Well, we're kind of stuck here. But there's gold to get, so... Very glad I went back for that. That was fun. Here we go again. Alright, so there's a Boo and a gem in here. Let's head into here. Wowie. Alright, that's all three of them. That's all three of those. What do I have to do for the Boo? Reveal the bridge at the top of the room where the two rock paths are. Okay, I can't do that yet. Boop. Got you. And done. And last one. Got you. I think that was the last one anyway. Let's just grab the double. And you can't get me because you will leave a sand trail. Thank you. Now let's get this bridge again. Boo haha, I'm poutine with extra gravy. Bonk, 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 bonk. And bonk. Get the boot, thank you.
I do it.
Does going up this way actually get me anything? Maybe like money or something? Money!
Ha.
And well on our way to the last upgrade. There we are. And I thought we already dealt with all the spiders when we killed the Spider Queen. Another egg sack. Thank you. Light it on fire. Light this on fire. Do 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 do. Can I do anything with fire over here? Ah, a couple of spiders to incinerate. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Ah, the tomb. A single clock hand. Oh no! Me noi me noi me.
Oh. You. Oh.
What a twist! Speaking of twists, are you my mummy? And we reveal it's just a greenie. Oh. And bonk into a wall. Come on, bonk into a wall. Bonk into a wall. Got one of them. Got you. And reveal you. Honestly, I like the greenie mummies. They're kind of fun. Alright, now we need to find out where that, where that ancient poltergeist went to.
Yellow.
Egad, we can't get a good signal here. Luigi, are you alright? Did you see that big-headed ghost? He ran off with the clock hands we're looking for. Need to track him down. I'll pixel port you back so we can regroup. Oh, we just are sent back. Okay, that works.
I did it. Ho-ho! I did it.
Wow, 3 stars, really?
Yeah.
Did not expect that. Alright, that was fun, though. Good job down there, my boy. Those ghosts pretending to be mummies. What a hoot. Let's see those clever little rascals down to the vault, eh? Unfortunately, they do not, like, show up as, like, mummies as, like, a ghost list. I kinda wish they were. Nubu. 7,329 left to go. That big-headed poltergeist, the one that took the clock hands, could be a problem. Periscope went crazy when he appeared, so he must be very powerful. On the bright side, that very power will allow me to track him down. While I scan the old clockwork, why don't you go check on the vault? There's nothing down there. I caught some cheeky ghost trying to break free earlier. But yeah, there's nothing in the vault anymore. Alrighty. So, as I said, this is going to be where we take our break. While we're on a break, you can get a drink or a snack, use the restroom, stretch, release unneeded tension in your body, or join me in some sit-ups. We're just gonna let this song play, so I'll be back in just a bit. Alrighty. I am back. So then, that ancient ghost ran off with the clock hands we're looking for. Thankfully, a strong paranormal signature makes him easy to find. Guess what, Luigi?
Oh yeah.
Periscope was able to find that poltergeist that took the clock hands. The signal is different than the other ghost. I suspect that we may be dealing with an ancient poltergeist. Very exciting stuff. Capturing an ancient ghost would make for groundbreaking research. Alright then, he seems to have settled in the roundhouse. Be careful in there, Luigi. Ghosts tend to gain power over time. This poltergeist seems to be absolutely ancient. I guess you could say he has a lot of time on his hands. Get it? Because... time on his hands because he has the clock hands? No. Everyone is a critic. Anyway, we need to go to the roundhouse in order to kick this ghost. Oh, wait a second. Gemstone. Rhombus. Upper roundhouse. Clockmaker's chamber. Where is that? Where is the clockmaker's chamber? Crafting office, movements, cargo, finishing room, courtyard, killing room. Kiln room, not killing room. Yeah, warehouse, roundhouse, cargo room, service elevator, gear chamber, boardroom. Where is the clockmaker's chamber? Clockmaker's chamber, okay. So we will probably find that there. Clockmaker's chamber, upper roundhouse, and lower roundhouse. And the boo is in the kiln room. Yes.
Yellow.
Good job, Luigi. You made it to the roundhouse. The poltergeist. Free from class now? Awesome. Poltergeist signal is on the other side of the room. Need to find some way across that gap. If I were you, I would shave my mustache and try to lift the warehouse. Try the lift in the warehouse. What? What does that have to do... What does finding the warehouse have to do with shaving my mustache? How do I make the dual scream ringtone actual phone ringtone? That is a pretty good ringtone. Also, welcome, Bloodbolt. How you doing? Where is the lift? Here it is. Just part of the process. Doing fine. Awesome. Glad to hear that. No, no, no. You are not getting away from me. Thank you.
I do it.
I do it. Couple of footsteps, a couple of arrows. Got that. Okay, 9 o'clock. Wow, that was really easy. You even had a bucket on your head. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, glad you're doing fine. Yeah, kiln room. Okay, so the next one will be up here somewhere.
Oh. Oh.
Me, 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 me.
Oh. Yellow.
There he is, Luigi. But you'll need to reach the other side of the room to get down there. Ah, you see the beam? Use the circle pad to jump from beam to beam. I hope you're not afraid of heights, youngster. I'm not afraid of heights, but I am afraid of falling to my death.
Oh. 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 Yeah. Wow.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
No. No. No.
I was not careful.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Ooh.
What? Oh, come on. Gyro controls, gyro controls.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Ooh.
Nothing? What's in here? Finishing room. Oop. I heard a greenie somewhere. Hey, walking thin platforms over high space in games always make me feel sick. I mean, do you want to know what would make this even more interesting? Oh no. I turn on the 3D. Hold on, I need to actually see what this looks like on here. it just angles it ever so slightly to one side. Oh, that's kind of funny. Never the misfortune playing Sonic Lost World 3DS. I hate gyro controls. Oh, I've never played the 3DS one. No. There's no way that's just this. Come on. It can't be just 3 gold bars.
Huh?
Okay, because it's not. Man. I'm glad that I like the poltergeist noises, but I'm sure this area would be really annoying for anybody who hates it. I just think he sounds like Doodle Bob. Casual expect you to have 360 degrees space to rotate. Really? Why? Yeah.
Oh, phew.
Well, we need to get Luigi's workout in for the day. Step to it, Luigi. You can do it. If I can tune it out easy enough. Got you. Got a little bit of health back. Where are the others? There they are. Ah. Got one of them. Whoop. Zor sounds right. For that one. Alrighty, what's in here? We can probably find out where the boo is. Okay, filling it with lots of fog. Take all the money. Now we head into here. To the container yard. Okay, I was trying to check that box. Luigi. Oh no, one of my gold bars. I can't believe one of them is gone. Pull one more in. That'll lower that enough to here. And we need to blow them all up. Now we head over here to the steam room. Reverse the flow of this one. And reverse the flow of this one. Now we can suck up all the steam. Knew that was happening. Gotcha both. Bootoculus is in the building. My name makes no sense. Yep, I ended all Steam sales. And yeah, with level 3 Dark Light device, this makes booze actually trivial.
Ho ho!
What does this do? Gold bomb. Boing. Is more satisfying boo fights, 2 or 3?
Whoa! Hey, hey!
I don't know either, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being completely honest, the boo fights in in all 3 games are kind of average to, kind of just bad. They're not that interesting.
Oh.
I would guess maybe 3, because at least they seem like they have more attacks, so. Oh yeah, it's funny how they get hurt, but that doesn't make it a good fight. What the heck? There's a raid going on. Welcome, raiders. Thank you, Wezzy Boy, for the raid. Welcome to playthrough of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Obviously, we're playing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. So we're currently in the old clockwork. Did I mess up? Yes, I did. Oops. The Ancient Poltergeist. Yeah. You jerk! You jerk! You jerk! Wow, he had 69 health left. Amazing. I'm really annoyed that that didn't kill him. No! That was my mistake. I don't know why I fell for that a second time. Oh, that one just escaped for reasons.
I do it.
Okay, I can actually go back for the gem, though. What were you streaming, Wezzy? 1 HP 2. I know. I was annoyed. Bust a move too? Nice. Oh, it wasn't a button, it was a ball. We got one clock hand! Yay.
Oh, yellow.
Good going, Luigi. I knew you had it in you. You recovered the clock hand and you captured the ancient poltergeist. Let's get you back here. I don't want that poltergeist escaping from the Poltergeist 5000. Hold on. Good lord, that game is rough.
Yes. Ho ho. I did it. Ho ho.
17 minutes, 14.95. Lots of money. 2 stars. Nice.
Oh, ay. Oh, ow.
Okay. The next 3 are just in C5. Well done, my boy. Well done. That poltergeist telekinetic power was no match for the Poltergeist 5000. Oh, and your tremendous strength and courage, of course. I know EGAD cares about us. Gem collected, gem collected, gem collected. Ghost. Boo. Money. Money, money. Let's see those clock hands. Well, criminy! That's only the minute hand. Where's the hour hand? I don't know. Well, one hand is better than no hands, I suppose. Where could that other hand be, Try to come up with a plan to find the missing hour hand. In the meantime, why don't you go wash up? That ghostly goo smell coming from your overalls is making me a little woozy. Lay catch. Ah, Luigi, just the man I wanted to see. Not that we have a choice being stuck here in the bunker together and all. Anywho, I tried my darndest, but I wasn't able to locate that missing hour hand. Periscope can only find paranormal objects, so we're out of luck there. However, while I was searching, I found some minor paranormal signals coming from Clockwork's court. Probably just a few greenies, but we have to start our search somewhere. Okay, are you ready, Luigi? Prepare to be pixelated. And son, you don't need to cower in fear every time I pixelate you. It's perfectly safe. You've done this over a dozen times without anything going wrong. Alright, I'm gonna push the button now. Don't go cowering in fear this time, you hear? Egad, this is the exact moment where the pixelator's gonna go wrong. But the animal is inside out. Did you just say that the animal is inside out? And it exploded. It turned inside out and exploded? Hey, it was a couple of greenies. And good doggy. So Boo is in here. Oh wait, in the gate, not the court. And there were no gemstones to find in this mission. Ooh. I forgot about Forgot about these new greenies. They get shields that give them infinite health, and you have to break them with a suction from the poltergust. Nothing. Nothing! And boo. Don't you dare call me Gumbo. My name be Jambalaya. Got you. And fire! Boing, 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 boing. That was fun. Oh, come on! 2 health. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, now let's get you out of here. Oh wait, that's a gem we already collected. But now we have it too. Now we have it a second time. Yay! Where did the Polterpup even go? Am I even following the right pathway? Probably not, honestly. Let's actually go back. I had to head in here to get the boo, but I don't think this is actually where Polterpup is. Oh, he's in here. Oh well. So now we need to head all the way up here. Sucky, sucky, sucky. Oh, I love that. Just like he sees the huge shadow. I don't think this is how physics are supposed to work, but I'll accept it. Looks like he's in here. Yep. Okay, so he's in here now. Where, oh where did you go, doggy? Here, doggy. Went through here? Yes, he did. Come on. Wait, stop, I just want to catch you. I forgot there was a Polterpup mission even in this area. Aw, curse you, Greenie. Go through here? Yes, you did. Oh, nope. Wrong door. No. I'm back with friends. Run away. I will check that in a second, Twister. Let me see. I did drop a few frames. If I had to guess, that was just a... I guess there was just a little bit of instability for a second.
I do it.
Seems like it's stabilized again, though, so... I guess I'll leave it like this. Can't really change anything if, make sure it wasn't my internet going. It says I dropped... It definitely says I dropped frames, so... But I think that whatever it was just like a momentary thing. It just... Because it was only 200. Got you! You're mine now, doggy. Seems fine now. Awesome. Chase the dog and get the hour hand.
Oh, yellow.
Nice work, Luigi. That ghostly dog actually did us a favor by snatching the hour hand from those ghosts. I'll bring you back in just a second here. Hold on.
Oh, yes. Ho, ho. I did it. Ho, ho.
7 minutes. 6 ghosts. Money. You actually vacuum up the dog in this game? Yeah. Didn't you? Oh yeah, you weren't here at the beginning of the stream. You missed when we did that for the first Polterpup mission. But Twister, don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna get even better. Trust me on this. It gets even better. Welcome back, youngster. Great job out there, as usual. Now, would you hand over that handy hour hand? Ho ho. Phew, that dog didn't chew it up. After our last ghost dog incident, I was worried I'd have to repair this thing. Alright, you know the drill, son. Let's send those ghosties down to the vault. Ooh, money! There was something missing. The doggy got free! Bye-bye. Yep, doggy's fine. Doggone it, not again. I don't know how the little guy managed to escape from the Poltergust 5000. Anywho, we need to focus on finding the last missing clock pieces, the rotor. You'll find it in the... You'll need it to operate the clock hands and open the clock tower gate. I need some time to track it down. Why don't you take a load off? Yep, Pupper is saved. You hear me, young feller? Skedaddle! Let's check out the vault then, since he's telling us to leave. We do have the ancient poltergeist to I'm glad the dog is okay. See, the doggy is fine. Check out the ancient poltergeist. This ancient poltergeist was hiding one of the hands of a clock tower from the clock hands from the clock tower gate. Over the years, he has learned to control not just air, but sand as well. That's about it. Because we don't have the statue for the gem yet. Speaking of... Okay. Gonna be one in the gear chamber, one in the maintenance hum, one in the service elevator. Peace at last. And then the crank room. Hey there, Luigi. We have both clock hands. Now all that's left is to find the rotor. Then we'll be able to fix the clock tower gate. Periscope shows that the Dark Moon piece is still up there, but we've got to hurry. Also picking up a lot of ghostly activity on the east side of the old clock tower, which makes me think that they're hiding the rotor there. The ghosts have that area on lockdown, but I have a few tricks up my sleeve. There's another pixelator camera in that area, so all I had to do was hack it and adjust the destination. Who knows, maybe I'll even catch ghosts off guard. Sorry, taking a drink. Here's a picture of the rotor. Keep an eye out for it. Ready, youngster? Give him what for. I don't know. I know a lot of people really dislike the Polterpub missions. I think they're fine. For one thing, I will take these Polterpub missions well over how annoying Booze can be in the original game. Oh, wow. That's a pretty interesting sneaker. Well, we did manage to catch one off guard. Wait a second. Was there one in the service elevator?
Huh?
After getting the... Okay. Okay, can't get it yet then. I was about to say, I'm just like, this is... I said one of them was in here. Gear chamber? No. Go to the box on the right side of the bottom part of the room. No! I can't hide it in there! Can I go down even further? Yes, I can. What's in here? Egad, what you telling me?
Oh. Yellow.
Criminy, we need to get you inside that storage room. Oh, why didn't I think of this earlier? I hired a toad assistant to look after the old clockworks. He may be able to help you. Give me a second to locate him. Apparently he went to check on the malfunction in the synchronization room. Can't believe I forgot about him. Working for me must be really terrible. Oh, wow. There's one other over here. Come on. There we go. I love how Egad is like, man, I'm an awful boss. And we head over here. Okay, we go up here. Jump over here. Go around here. Gonna jump up here. First try. Jam! Wowie.
Yeah.
Ba-da-dum. Where am I on this map? There I am. Okay, service elevator.
Huh?
Yeah, okay. That's still that. I'm gonna keep looking every single time. Maintenance hub.
Now.
And then over here,
Huh?
okay, I need to actually fall to the bottom.
Ha. No!
No! I love the noises the spirit orbs make. Just wow, 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 wow. And jump.
Ha-ha. Wowie.
And we need to just bounce up here. Hmm.
Whoa! No! Whoa! Whoa! Ha!
There's a hidden door here. And this will... Oh. This will hopefully give us a key.
Whoa!
Oop, got the golden mouse. Run away! And we have the gold one. The entire gear? Yep. Got you.
Oh yeah. Huh?
There's also a boo somewhere here. Nope, that's money. Where, oh where are you, boo? I see a gold greenie up there. And we just need to head over here. Anything? Ooh. I see an arrow here. Ah. Here we will be. Hopefully. Gotcha. Ooh, you found me. Nobody here. Nobody here except Boony Raboot. Got you. Mine, 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 mine. Gotcha. And just handful will be fine. And boop.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Meep. Yep, and now we need to wait for the opening. There we go. Got you.
Ho ho!
Hey, golden bone. Nice.
Hey hey! Hey hey!
Nothing. And that's where the gold greenie went to hide. Money.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we have the key. Let's head back. Okay, apparently can't head back. I need to just walk. Run, Luigi, run. Egad, you want to use that pixelator? Make this so much easier. Yeah, that's just where the gold greenie was sleeping. So nothing too important. Let's hope that the toad is over here. Huh. Cuckoo? Cuckoo clock? Oh. Yay! Nom 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 nom. Ah, the synchro gantry. Now we'll be able to synchro summon. I synchro summon Stardust Dragon. That's how this works, right? Luigi's Mansion is just an allegory for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, that should let me head over to the Toad.
Oh. Oh.
Yay. Luigi! The Luigi? It's a huge honor to finally meet you, sir. I'm a huge fan. Oh, the professor sent you to rescue me? I was sure he had forgotten about me. Oh, you're looking for a way to access the storage room? Sure, let's go take a look. But first, there's something you should know about me. I have an irrational fear of clocks. Please don't laugh, just keep me away from any large clocks or gears. Man, this place gives me the creeps. Egad, what were you doing? Why did you send this toad to live here? Toad, you and the other one need to form a union. Toad, just wait a second. I need to get the gold bars. Do. And fire the toad. Bye-bye. Cuckoo. Those are just the regular greenies. Not even the ones that get like a couple million, that get infinity health. That didn't work. Okay. He ran very, very far. My goodness. Got you. Yeah, Toad, calm down. Calm down, it's just a ghost. You said you had an irrational fear of clocks, not ghosts. And gotcha. Calm down. There you go. Give me this. Calm down. I'm right here.
Come on. Hey.
Hey.
Hello? Yo-ho. Hello? Hello?
I never actually showed off that there's no Mario button, but you can still press the D-pad in order to say various kinds of hellos. Got you. Oh. Got you. Got you. And those are done. Okay, you have a red shield. And good. Oh, whoopsie. I thought the red shield was it. Ah, more mummies. Can I just go after you? That was hopeful. Blind Toad animation so good. Yeah, it is. Oh, come on! Ugh. All three of them are too close together. I might actually have to end up using that gold bow. Yep. Good night. Does this revive me full health or 50? I don't remember. I don't think I've ever used a gold bow. It's not the first time. We died already once in this game, but I think this is the first time we used a gold bone. Toad's freaking out because Luigi is dead. Oh my goodness! Okay, mummies, come here. Got rid of them all. Thank you. Oh no, he stole a toad!
Come on.
Got you! We got it.
Yellow.
Well done, Luigi. You really taught that ghost a lesson. He looked different than other ghosts. I wonder why. Anyway, let's hope he didn't hide that rotor too well. Let's get searching. Alright, that was fun, though. No! Nope. Oh, come on. Fire! Well done, Toad. Let's head into here now. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Actually, no, we're gonna need... No, we'll be fine. Nope. Hey, Toad, you grab it.
Oh.
Well done. Good Toad.
Can't believe I touched that clock rotor. I feel sick. Now you got what you came for. Can you take me back to the service elevator? There's a pixelator screen there. I can't wait to get out of this place.
Come on.
So we have one more gem we need to get. That's gonna be up here.
Come on.
Where is it exactly? Service elevator. Launch him towards the screen, he'll collect them, and... where did... Okay, there he is.
Come on.
So, we pull this. You can see in the mirror that there is a gem right over there. You'll run over, bring it over to us. Introducing never playing this. Seeing some of the mechanics that are in 3. Yeah, no, like it did a lot of no, like 3 took a lot of inspiration from this game.
Huh. Here you go. Bye-bye.
Like I can like
Oh.
this game is really well done.
Ho-ho.
A lot of the things that people love about 3, I'm just like, I mean, yeah, that's really good. Guess what it was in first? It was in 2. It was in Dark Moon. Thanks for rescuing my Toad assistant, Luigi. He's very eager to see his fellow Toad from the Haunted Towers. Nice work trekking down that rotor. Hold on a second, I'll bring you back.
Oh, yes. Ho-ho. I did it. What?
Mission complete.
Ho-ho.
20 minutes, 23 ghosts, 195 health, 2 stars. Like, I would probably still say that 3 is the better game. But that's not, I mean, it's just really well made. I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll find it, maybe I'll find out that I hate 3 again when we get to it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Fine work, my boy, you handled that well.
Oh.
New jam, new jam, new jam, new ghost, new boo, lots of muns. That sneaker ghost you caught seems to be more powerful than the others, and he has strange marks all over his body. Peculiar. I knew, just like the first Toad, this Toad couldn't tell me about how he got trapped in that painting. He only remembers being chased by boos, then suddenly, everything went black. However, he is very happy that he could help you. He couldn't stop bragging about it. But you're the real hero here, Luigi. Good job recovering that final clock part. No, you keep it. You'll need it in the next mission. We're finally ready to open up the clock tower gate and climb up to the top, but first, there's something we need to review. This Toad also had a snapshot from my tri-dimensional security camera with him. It was taken pretty recently, too. Hopefully it'll give us some useful information. I'll go ahead and process it now. Let me know when you're ready to look at it. So I think we can do the boss mission and the extra mission today. That area just behind the clock tower gate. Another possessor. I wish I could say I was surprised. Anywho, he and those ghosts seem to be headed to the top of the tower. Remember how to inspect the screen by tilting the 3DS. Blah 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 blah. Another boo using those spirit balls to create illusions. Who gave them that ability? They can't have just started doing that on their own. Boos everywhere, strange. Seem to be getting along with the possessor ghost. Boos don't usually get along with other powerful ghosts. Wonder how each of those possessor ghosts got a hold of the Dark Moon piece. That can't be a coincidence. That sack, is it that painting inside? Why are the boos guarding it so closely? I wonder what it could be. I wonder who has an M on a hat like that and has been known to fall into paintings in the Luigi's Mansion series. Wait a minute, there's something familiar about that hat. What is that ominous glow? It seems like it's influencing the ghosts somehow, including the possessors. The ghosts became hostile, but they also seem to be under someone's control. Ooh. That is one big, scary shadow. I'm starting to think that the dark moon didn't break apart all by itself. So, 7:30. We're gonna need to know 7:30. Oh, wow! 7:30. Amazing. I don't think I ever noticed that. That glow coming from outside the limits of the image gives me a very bad feeling. It's almost like there's an evil presence ordering the possessors to guard the dark moon pieces. Could it be that all the ghosts in Nevershade Valley are being commanded by some evil villain? Ooh, or what could that source be? Anywho, I could ponder forever, but we need to get to the top of that clock tower ASAP. I trust you've still got that rotor on you. I literally just showed it to you, Egad. Excellent, you'll need to install it near the big clock face. And here, don't forget our precious clock hands. It's a good thing you have such deep pockets in those overalls. Alright, youngster, it's showtime. Get to the top of the clock tower and find that dark moon piece. Stay on guard, the possessor ghost is likely at the top of the tower. Be careful and look lively, Luigi. Hapu! Find and retrieve the dark moon piece. Let's put everything up. I'm surprised that it didn't, like, give a notice of, like, hey, check out this 7:30, that time will be important. I thought that it was supposed to do that. Oop, a little bit too far. Wait, what? What? Did I do 6:30 by accident? What? Whatever. Something funny that was something happened that was funny? I don't know, maybe it was funny. And final gem. Wowie. And over here. Money. There you go. Get that money. Gold bar fell from somewhere, but I'm not going to be able to get it. Did that not work? Come on, money. Thank you. Get another gold bar. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Anything around here? Probably nothing. Whee! Yeah. Poor bird. Hey, bud. Well, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think I skipped a couple of numbers there. I don't remember for sure. So, this boss fight is more of an enemy gauntlet. I honestly like this one, but I know a lot of people don't. I think it's fine. Alright, that's 2 o'clock done. On to 3. Okay, I didn't think that was the last one. Three done. On to number 4, which should be the Possessor. No? Oh, is it after we collect these? Yep, okay, it's after we collect 4. Going to charge forward. 2. 3, 4. Oh. Could use at least one of those hearts, thank you. Sure the red hand doesn't hurt me. And that was number 5. Not too bad. Now we got some sneakers. Is there another sneaker somewhere? Yes, there is. Did I only get 2 of the sneakers with that first section? I guess I had to have. Alright, greenies with hammers. Got you both. And got you both. Yeah, at this fight, it's either you... I don't think I've really met anybody who actually, like, thinks it's okay. They've either loved it or they hated it. What? Get over. Thank you. Does it reset now? Oh, it does. Huh. I don't think I've ever known that. Interesting. Need to be a little bit more speedy then. Alright. Got you. I also need to die a bit less. Alright, possessor time. One, two, three, four. What? Give me hearts, please. Okay. Ugh. I will take it. It got me to full health. Whew. I love when they scream. And gotcha. Alright, 2 more to go. So many bombs. That was easy. $12 midnight. Yep, this last one is a little bit of everything. Oh my goodness. Nope, run away. Let's just get rid of those ones. Got you. Nice. Alright, just the final possessor hit. Three, four. And gotcha. Final hit. That was fun. I don't know. I enjoy that boss. A lot of people don't, but I think it's fun. That was pretty close to killing me a couple of times, though. Outstanding, Luigi. That possessor didn't really stand a chance. You really cleaned his clock. Oh, hold still, I'll bring you back. Poor Luigi. Mission complete. 12 minutes, 31 ghosts. It's a lot of health lost. Still 3 stars. Sure game. Sure game, let's go with that. Welcome back, Luigi. You are mighty heroic up there fighting that possessor ghost. Criminy, I can actually hear the possessor raging around inside the Poltergeist 5000. Let's get him into the vault, quickly. I need to sell him at another garage sale. Gem, spectral mass, new ghost. Lots of cash. Outlandish interruption. The longer the possessor ghosts remain with the Dark Moon pieces, the stronger they seem to get. Good thing I've been working on upgrades for the Poltergeist 5000. Anywho, that Dark Moon piece has probably been corrupted by dark energy. Let's get it all cleaned up. Yay! The more Dark Moon pieces we find, the more I think someone shattered it on purpose. Anywho, we've got to keep going. Let's check the map and see if any more fog is lifted. Ah, the top of the mountains. That's the coldest part of Evershade Valley. I hope you brought your winter coat. Completed showtime. Outlandish interruption and secret mine. Let's not go there. Hey, young feller, the periscope has discovered some more paranormal signals. You know the drill, capture those ghosts as quickly as possible. Sorry to say, the signals this time are even stronger than last time. Be careful, Luigi. Just like before, I'll guide you toward the ghosts. Alright, I'll pixelate you on the count of 3. Ready? 5, 3! Yep.
Achoo-pooey!
Alrighty, where is the first room of ghosts? And after this, we will take a look at the possessor and the statue from getting all the gold. Check your map. In the roundhouse. Alrighty. Gotcha. Ooh, poltergeists. We haven't actually seen a proper poltergeist since the since their boss fight. Just like last time, look lively, youngster. Where to now? Courtyard room and there. Come on. Got you all. Take some hearts. Yep. Thank you. Now we need to head over here. Come on! Ah! Thank you. No, 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 no. Thank you. Where to next? Oh, another one in there. Gotcha. Oh, come on. And gotcha.
Yeah.
2 more rooms. Where are they? Okay, that's really easy. I think it's supposed to be easy, right? Yes, it is. Run, 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 as fast as you can. Why is that slammer not also getting stunned? Me. Got you. Got you. Okay, just one last room to clear. Hopefully it's one last one. I'm waiting for eventually whenever they're just like, okay, now it's 4 rooms. Nope. Gotcha both. Nope, still 3. That'll do. I think that was the last one. Come back now.
Oh, yes.
Yo-ho!
I did it. Ho ho!
523, 190. 2 stars. Alrighty. This is a lot of fun. I'm happy playing this game again. It's been so long, and I'm happy to play it some more. So we will check in on the vault on the on the possessor and the statue we got. I'm pretty sure the possessor was the only new ghost we got since the last time we checked. So proud of those 2 stars. Welcome home, Luigi. Let's unload all of those hooligans. Luigi's so proud of those 2 stars. I would be too. Still got just a little bit over 3,000 left before the last upgrade. Mind-boggling how quickly ghosts can take place over. That's the world of paranormal research for you. One minute you're having fun learning about ghosts, and the next minute you're running for your life, scurrying about like a headless chicken. I hope we never get to that point. Oh, what am I saying? You're always at that point. Oh, poor Luigi. I think this is also the first time for the stream that we're ending, like, after, like, completing a world. Because we didn't complete the first or second worlds in their streams. Alright, those are all just spectral mass updates. Actually, did we check? We didn't check the strong sneaker. This guy's trouble. He's tougher and meaner than a normal sneaker. They all have... and all those marks on his body are downright bristling with power. Overset Possessor. To protect the Dark Moon piece within him, he possessed the huge clock face on the top of the tower, and called on hordes of ghosts to help him out. A battle to remember. Pretty sure that's everything. Let's make sure, though. Because those are all just, yep. The rest of them were just spectral mass updates. Oh wait, statue! God. Oops. Where to, Luigi? Back to the vault. Gem collection. And view statue. Oh, look at how proud he is. Look at how proud he is. Yeah, I'm Luigi. I'm very shrewd and powerful. Alrighty. So that's gonna be it for today. Thanks everybody for coming. We'll be back to Luigi's Mansion on Friday. Hopefully I will actually stream tomorrow and we can do some more, Link's Awakening. Shrewd and powerful Luigi forever. Exactly. So, that's gonna be everything, for this. Let's find our raid target. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Yeah. Yep, Twister already put in the raid message. Gonna be raiding Aelito. I came back to a raid. Exactly. Welcome back. Copy in the raid message, put in a raid emotes that you enjoy. And we'll be starting up this raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.